Hey, how you going? I'm just going to teach you a couple of Hiatus Kaiyote songs. One of my favourite bands, they're really cool. So I'm going to just show you the lung, which is pretty simple. It's just one thing repeated the whole time on guitar, and then I'll show you Nakamarra, probably their best known song, which is really fun. So I'll show you the lung first. So the whole thing goes. And that just repeats the whole time. So what it is, it's pretty much one shape that just gets moved around with a little hammer on. So the shape on the A string, what's that, sixth fret with your middle finger, then 5th fret on the D string with your first finger, and you want to flatten that out to cover the G string as well. And then you want to hammer on with your pinky finger on the G string on the 7th fret. So that's the first chord. Then exactly the same thing, except you just take your middle finger off and have an open A string. So those first two together. And then you move the whole thing down 2 frets, so you've got 4 on the A string, 3 on the D string, keep that barred, so D on the, 3 on the G string, and hammer on with your pinky onto the 5th fret on the G string. The first 3. And then you just play this chord, you move everything down a string, and you play that 4 times, so it's 4 on the low E, 3 on the A string, and this time the only different thing with this one is you want to flatten the A, D and G strings with your first finger. So it's 4 on the low E, flatten those 3, but you still do the, and you hammer on the D string on the 5th fret, but you want to keep that 3rd fret on the G string available, because you just sort of hit that. So that 3rd on the G string is that high note there. And that's pretty much the whole thing. It's in standard tuning, and it's all finger picked, so you can sort of pick out the individual notes nice and clearly. Cool, so that's the first one. That's the lung. Cool, so Nakamarra. There's kind of 3.5 main sections. So there's the verse section, the bridge, and then the chorus. And I said 3.5 because there's the chorus, and then there's just a couple of slight variations to the chorus, but it's all pretty similar. So the intro section, which is also the chorus, goes like this. So it's just pretty much the same chord shape moved 2 frets over, and this chord shape, you want to be friends with it because it's your best friend in this song. It pops up a lot. It's an E major 7, or E flat major 7 chord, and so it's with your first finger, 6th fret on the A string, with your ring finger, 8th fret on the D string, middle finger, 7th fret on the G string, and with your pinky finger, 8th fret on the B string. And so you you just play that and then you move it down 2 frets. So that'll be 4, 6, 5, 6. And then just for the second half of the intro, this is one of the little variations on the chorus, because these chords are the same as the chorus chords. You just want to flatten your pinky finger over the top 2 frets. Top 2 strings, sorry. So your first 3 fingers are doing the exact same thing. You just want this one, your pinky, flattened. So that'll be 6, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 8. So that's the intro and pretty much the chorus. The chorus is just those chords. So you've already learnt like one whole section, 1 and a bit sections. The verse section, so it's just the same few chords, just repeated 3 times. So the chords, it's another E flat major 7. So you flatten your first finger over the high 4 strings in the first fret, and you just have your pinky out on the 3rd fret on the high E, and you just take that off. So you're just left with your barred first finger. And you can play sort of whatever rhythm you feel suits, if you're doing a straight cover, or if you're doing something a bit different, yeah, just play it however you want rhythmically with your right hand, but it's all finger picked. Then we go back to the very first chord we played, that E flat major 7. Then we play an A flat major 7, which is first finger on the 4th fret on the low E, ring finger on the D string on the 5th, D string the 5th fret, pinky finger, G string 5th fret, and then your middle finger, 4th fret on the B string. So those first 3 together. Then we go down to this F minor 7. So you want to bar your first finger in the 1st fret, and just kind of a power chord. I play it with my pinky. You can play it with your ring finger if you want. And so that's just on the low E, 1, then 3 on the A, and then all 1. And you just want to play, you don't want to play the high E. And you play this C, like a major 7, 9, add 9 or something, not sure. So it's your middle finger on 3rd fret on the A string, 1st finger 2nd fret on the D string, pinky on the 4th fret on the G string, and your 3rd finger on the 3rd fret on the B string. And then you just get back to the very first chord we played in the verse. And I think Napalm, the singer-guitarist, normally does something like, which is just the same first 3, 1 on the high E, and then it's 4, 1 on the B string. and you just loop it around. So you just play that through till you get back to the chorus, which is just that first section again. And then there's pretty much just one section to go. One more variation on the chorus as well, but it's pretty simple, just that same shape moved around. But I'll show you the bridge section. So our favourite chord, this major 7 chord shape, we now play it starting on the 3rd fret. I'll play the bridge just for you. Similar to the verse, it's just the same thing looped around, I think 3 times. So yeah, first chord is our major 7 chord, starting in 3rd position. So on the A string, 3, then with your ring finger, 5 on the D string, middle finger, 4 on the G string, and your pinky finger is 5 on the B string. And then it's the same A flat major 7 we played in the verse. So it's this chord here. Then we've got a little bit of a trickier, just in terms of fingering. So it is first finger on the A string, 11th fret, middle finger 12 on the D string, 3rd finger 12 on the G string, and pinky finger 13 on the B string. Just do that once, and you move up to this chord here, which is middle finger 14 on the A string, 13 on the D, 15 on the G, and 16 on the B string. And you go back to that first chord that we played. Then you move this exact shape down, starting in the 4th fret. So that's 4 on the A string, 5 on the D, 5 on the G, and then 6 on the B. And then you loop that around. Play that 3 times, and then you get back to either the verse or the chorus. I think it's the chorus it goes back to, and that's pretty much all the sections except the outro, which very similar to the chorus, except we're moving our favourite major 7 shape in just a couple of different spots. So it goes like this. So it's our major chord, major 7 shape, starting on the 8th fret. So it'll be 8 with your first finger on the A string, 10 on the D string, 9 on the G string, and 10 on the B string. Let's move that down 2. Then it's the same as the very first bit. And down 2 again. Down 2. Then we go up to the 9th fret, which is 9, 11, 10, 11. And repeat that. And then that's the end of the song. So that's all the sections. You can piece them together, but all the stuff's there. Yeah, hope you enjoy playing Hiatus Kaiyote. They're great. Check out all their stuff. Yeah, catch you next time.